Hello YouTube, my name is Anthony Coons from Cookville, Tennessee, and I hope everybody had a happy Christmas and a happy New Year, stayed out of trouble. And we're going to start the new year off with our first review, and it's on an LG 47-inch LCD TV. The model number for this one is 47LH30. Like I said, it's 47 inches diagonal from corner to corner. It has a nice high gloss bezel all the way around it. Something you're not seeing on here is a bunch of speakers. Okay. Reason for that is LG thought, well, there's no sense in taking up a lot of space and taking away from the look of the TV. So their speakers are actually under this beautiful bezel here in the back. Their speakers run from here to here on the bottom, which you cannot see. LG refers to this as invisible speakers. So while we're on the thought of the speakers, they are the weakest point of the unit. That's not saying a bad thing and it's saying a good thing. It's saying it's traditional of high-end TVs. And I don't know if it's, in general, the manufacturers of these expensive TVs assume, well, if they can afford to buy TVs like this, they can afford to buy surround sound. Some people view it that way. Some people view it that it should come with it. Because a lot of people go in debt to buy these things. But this is a great unit. As you can see here, I've got my website up here by using my laptop that I use, using an RGB or a VGA connection, which does support audio. Easy to set up, easy to work. The picture quality is exceptional on here. You probably can't tell it on this video. This is a little camera that I'm using to do this with, but I figure I'd try to go in more detail about this. A lot of people email me about LCD TVs in general, hook them up to their computer. You can do it. I figure I'll just go ahead and get that out of the way in this video all in one. You can do it. Almost all the newer TVs do support VGA or RGB connections. Some do not. This one particularly does, obviously. So we'll go into some highlights about this thing. Something that LG is real good about doing is they use something called the LG Simple Link technology. And what that does is it enables you, for any LG device you have, to easily connect, cutting the setup time down to mere of nothing. I have an LG surround sound system here, and when I plugged it up, it's hooked it up real easy. I was really impressed with it. The other manufacturer did the same thing. Sony is real good about making all their devices compatible with one another. This one does. There is one feature on this TV that I would have liked to have seen on in this price range. I think I would have liked to have seen an SD card reader built into the TV. That is not available in this unit. There's 3 units in this series, and I think one of them in the series does have that feature, but that's a lot higher TV. It's the same size as this one, same resolution. It's got a few more connections that say this one may not have, but it does have the SD, but you're going to pay premium for that. But I would like to see, even in this particular TV's price range, that feature built into it. Some other TVs out there with the same size are offering that, but they probably are a little more expensive. Another thing that I really like about this TV is the swivel feature. This is an 80-degree swivel. I can't go all the way because, well, I have a wall back here. Makes it easy for you to get in and out of behind your TV. Because a lot of people nowadays are putting these on stands. Not everybody's mounting these on a wall for one reason or another. A lot of people are feared to do it, as I am. This unit was supplied by Aaron's Rent to Own here in Cookville, Tennessee, and I figured I'd do a review on this before it went back. Great TV, and I really appreciate Aaron's offering this to let us do this with this. This is a new TV with them. This is about a month old model, maybe 2 months old. It's not a real old model. It's still out and about. Something else on here, this TV has 3 HDMI ports and several other standard component inputs. So if you're a person who's got, like me, charter high-speed internet and a cable and their TV on it, their charter box that uses DVR and HD uses an HDMI cord, obviously. So there goes one of your HDMIs. If you're a person that's got a PlayStation like I do, that uses HDMI. And then obviously my surround sound and DVD player system down here uses HDMI. Well, my other TV I only had 2. So this makes it where I had to unplug to plug. So I really love that. And it's still got your standard audio and video connections. If you wish to hook, say, your Wii, which are our standard definition, you can hook that into it. Matter of fact, I think there's a plug, yes, right over, might be the other side. Yeah, I think all the connections are in this one spot, which I thought was great. I couldn't remember for sure. Yeah, there's a spot here for hooking in all your components plug on one side. So it makes it really easy for you to figure out how long you need your cords to be and stuff, so you have to guess which cord you need to use for what. As long as they're all 3 or 4 foot long, they'll reach this device. Digital optical audio support, or fiber optic audio. Okay, most new devices out there that are supporting this. If you're used to buying HDMI cables and you're willing to spend 30 to 60 bucks on some of them HDMI cords out there, I don't see the big problem with buying a digital optical audio. This TV does not offer traditional audio output. What it does offer is digital optical audio output, which means you gotta buy the $30 cord. Some people fuss about that. I don't think it's that big a deal. My theory is, again, if you can afford to buy a TV like this, you can afford to have the good cord, and the sound quality is exceptional. Yeah, it's a $30 cord, but let me tell you, there's a reason for it. And it's so easy to plug in. I mean, it's just one plug. You can't screw it up. It don't fit in one spot. So that was one thing some people were fussing about on the internet, was the fact they had to buy that cord. It's 30 bucks, deal with it. The audio video mode on here, I really like that. It's got cinema mode, sport mode, and game mode. Okay? You're wondering what that's all about. Different types of viewing have different types of lighting. If you're watching a sports event, a football game or a baseball game, anything in an arena, there's a lot of lights in the picture. And what this will do is it enhances it to where it don't look overdone. If you're watching a movie on here, or Netflix, or you're watching a DVD, or a Blu-ray movie, whatever it is, it's a movie, you can put this thing in cinema mode and it will enhance your video. It makes your blacks blacker and things of that nature, which enhances making your TV last a little longer. There's no sense using a really bright setting for something you don't need, and it will do that for you. Something else on this unit that I really like, this is not a really heavy machine or TV, but it's not exceptionally light either, as anything this big. But what I did like about this, as opposed to sharp units, instead of just being a bunch of plastic back here, the back is a complete steel panel covered with the plastic bezel. So when I mount this on the wall, I feel comfortable doing so. To me, that's a really big deal. Another thing too, I like the way the screen here is designed all the way around. I really like that, how it's got a nice clean cut bezel to it. I thought that was a good thing for them to have thought of. But it being so easy to work with, it's a really great TV. I don't think you'd be disappointed in it. And with that note, if you have any questions or comments or concerns about this unit, you can hit me up at my email at cnacoons@yahoo.com, or we joined Facebook a few weeks ago. It's kind of new to me, but I answer it every day. Or you can hit me up on Facebook. I'm Anthony Coons. Look under Cookville. I've got a full profile, so it should be easy to find. Or add me as a friend, and you can communicate with me daily, vice versa if you wish to do so. If you have any suggestions for future products you'd like to see reviewed, I try my best to get the products where it be someone lets me borrow it. One of the companies here in town, Aaron's has been really good about starting to help me kind of do that. Or, I can see if I can get a hold of it somehow. If it's something I think would be pretty catchy, I'll try to buy it. If you're into it though, you can visit our website. There's a lot more information on some of these websites out there, but we have a pretty good website that we try to keep updated as often as we can, and that is at nextdaypc.com/Baxter, BAXTER. Yeah, but we have a little everything on here. I'm not going to go into promo because that's not what this is all about. I just want to prove that this would do this. But this is a great TV, and I think it's well worth your money. But if you get it, do think about buying the $30 digital optical cord, and I would heavily consider getting a surround sound system. Again, this is me, Anthony Coons, coming from Cookville, Tennessee, and I'll get back with you again on my next review. And as always, thank you.